students. A warm welcome to the final day of MBCET Student Induction Program 2020. Today, we are delighted to have Mr. Anu Babu, one of our proud alumni, to take us through the basics of creating and maintaining a LinkedIn profile. Mr. Anu Babu is an energy engineering and management consultant with over 12 years of experience across the spectrum of renewable energy, energy efficiency, and e-mobility with an extended record of excellence in techno-commercial due diligence, advisory and strategy, design and project management consulting. He has an extensive experience with public and private companies in the implementation of strategies, policies and projects for developing a holistic, sustainable ecosystem focused mainly on environment, social and governance criteria. He is also a life member and chartered engineer with the Institute of Engineers India, Society of Engineers, Energy Engineers and Managers, Solar Energy Society of India, Advisory Board member of European Commission Sustainability Working Group, Innovation and Network Executive Agency, and Advisory Board member of University of Bolton, UAE. He has played a leading consultant role in some of the major solar projects such as Mohammed bin Rashid Solar Park Dubai as owner's engineer and technical advisor to Dubai Electricity and Water Authority. Expo 2020 and New Deva headquarters Net Zero Energy Building are few projects which he has handled. Currently, Mr. Anu Babu is leading the renewable energy, carbon accounting and climate change strategy for the government of Ras Al Khaimah. He has recently formed an energy service company, ESCO, to transfer and implement advanced international sustainability practices to our nation and state. This entity is named as Wisely Energy Services and initiative to Indira Babu Energy Ventures Private Limited, headquartered in Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala. We extend a hearty welcome to you, sir, to the session. Over to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Welcome all. This is Anup. Am I audible? Anjali? Okay. All right. So I hope I'm also. You can see me, right? Hello.
Hello, sir.
You can see me as well, right? Because I need this session is going to be an interactive session.
Yes,
so I
sir.
would prefer, so I would prefer myself to be seen in front of participants. So welcome all and welcome to the MBCT family, and thank you, ma'am, for giving the introduction of mine. So as ma'am mentioned, currently I am based in UAE, but we have some strategic partnerships with Baselios College, and of course I'm also chairperson of Baselios College Alumni Association in the Middle East, and we have been supporting students in various activities. So today's topic, which I would like to take you forward, is ma'am, I would like to share my screen. How do I do it? I'm not able to share my screen. Okay. All right. So I hope you can see my presentation, right? Okay. All right. So today's presentation is mainly on your online identity optimization. So this session is going to be very interactive. I think this might be one of the first interactive session you might be seeing. So we have some house rules, which are. I hope everyone having their mobile phones with you. So I would request all of you to have the mobile phones near in your hand. Take the mobile phone in your hand and be ready. And go to menti.com.
They can't unmute. They can chat.
Go to menti.com. Enter the code 4574647. If you have done that, if we have a chat box, please drop in a message saying that you all have done. Is there any problem? If you can send a message on your chat box saying that it is done, then we will move forward. Yes, move on. Let's see how many people can log in. Come on. Yeah. We have 16, 18, 19. So we have so many participants logging in. So let's keep the session going for one more minute. This live for one more minute, and let's see how many people are going to log in. So this session is going to be one of the sessions which will be explaining about your online identity. So this is very important for all students who are joining. Not only students, anyone who would like to take their professional career to the next dimension. So I can see that there are so many people logging in. I can see so many. Yeah, that's wonderful. Let's move on. So are you ready? You have 3 answers in front of your mobile. Let's see how many of you are ready. How many of you are sleepy? Move on. So we have 200 plus participants, and we need to see how many are ready and how many are sleepy. Okay. So I think one person is very sleepy. Anyways, it's okay. we can make it more interactive. Don't worry. So, all right. I think majority are saying yes. So let's move on. Answer this question. Why did you join an engineering program? Put in your answers, any answers which you want. Anything. Why did you join an engineering program? Is it for your own business, starting your own business, or joining a job, or doing something else? It's my dream. Join Navy, job, business, interest. Let's keep moving. Yes. All right. See, so we have the most of the students here are for a job, right? And yeah, we do have business, we do have passion, we do have dreams, we do have interest. Amazing. You guys are doing really great. Yes. So you can see the results online. I mean, you can see that they see the live. You know, most of them are looking for a job. Yeah, almost everyone. All right. So let's move on. Why did you choose MBCET? Answer this question. Let me see who all gives an interesting answer. Come on. Wonderful college, good college. Rank, best in Kerala. Wow. Autonomous, good college, best college. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. We need more answers, we need more answers. Amazing. So the faculties who are here online, you can see the unbiased answers from the freshers who are having the opinion about our college. It's a live opinion which no one is saying who is typing. So these are the words coming out from the students, right? So our college is the best, and that's the reason why I am here. Even during a weekend, I took my time out to address you guys, and to give you confidence that you guys are in the best college, and you are surrounded with the best faculty ever you could get in Kerala, right? Let's move on. Why do you want to work? Let me see your answers. Why do you want to work? Why do you want to work after your, okay, great. Money is the major, I see a fire. Great, excellent. Whoa, most of them are money. Good, good. Keep going. That's amazing. So majority of you want to make money. Definitely. We all are surviving because we need to earn some money to move forward, right? And the second most answer is to be independent. That is, I think, that outweigh money. That outweigh money a lot. You know that independency is something which is very, very important in your life. Let's move on. So I think there might be some people or some students within your community who would like to start a business. Why do you want to start a business? Let's see. Again, money. I don't want to. Passion. No. To be our own boss. Money. Okay. So most of them again, I see some funny answers as well. Good. This is really amazing. Okay. Great. Let's move on. Okay. So money is again a majority of you want to make money, and most of them are not interested. Some have a passion. All right. Great. Let's move on. Okay. So now comes the question: why do you want to earn money? Fame. Live. For living. Better living. Okay. Independence. Happiness. Okay. All right. Most of them are trying to be independent here. So good that we have live results now. So most of you want a job, most of you want to make money, and most of you want to be independent. And out of 100, I think 2 or 3 want to start a business. This is the outcome of these questions, which I have been trying to bring out to understand the participants' background. So, let's start the topic, the detailed discussion about the topic. So, having said all the things which you want, these are the 6 essential soft skills which you really need to reveal your potential. So, these are, adaptability, culture add, collaboration, leadership, growth potential, prioritization. So, if you want to join a job, if you want to go if you want to find a job, or if you want to start a business, or if you want to be involved in a company where you act like an entrepreneur or you act like the owner of the business, then these are the 6 essential soft skills which you require for sure. So, what is adaptability? So that is Nowadays we have the work environment. Work environment is having, it's changing every day. So even if you look at IT companies in Trivandrum, or if you look at IT companies in Bangalore, you have various, genres of people coming in, various, people from different states. So there are things which you need to adapt to a rapid changing environment, and you need to be prepared before you move out from, or before you pass out from the college. So this is called a system in which you are willing to change. That is, you are willing to change according to the environment. Then comes culture add. So someone who doesn't just preserve the culture. So that means if you have a culture, maintain the culture, and don't try to act or try to make a new culture or make a new attempt to throw away your old culture and try to incorporate a new culture. Be proud of your culture, what you are, what you belong to. So, for example, so we have our own culture. We need to be proud that to explain or to match with the work environment or your surroundings, saying that this is my culture. You need to be proud to say that this is my culture and this is how we are improving. So mostly what I've been seeing is most of our Indians, or especially Malayaligal, whenever they go to a job environment or whenever they go to some other country, they shift rapidly into a new language. So, for example, using fake accent of English, using some new lifestyles which you are not used to, but you are trying to accustom to the new lifestyle, etc. So these are some examples. So we will have detailed sessions if required. I can come again for having some sessions related to detailed discussions about this. Then you need collaboration. Collaboration is you need to work well with your colleagues, and you need to work well with your friends or your whoever surroundings are. Let go your ego. Let go your emotions, which are the quick emotions which you are into reacting abruptly to some situations. So you need to be collaborative in a work environment or in a business environment. So you need to have the power of using a terminology which is called we. So never ever, if you're working in a team, let's say in college, you have a team of students grouping up to make a project. And whenever the leader of the project presents the proposal in front of any faculties or any other platform, you need to use a terminology which is called we. That shows that you are a team. So that is something which you all need to have incorporated within your behavior or in your soft skills. Then comes the leadership. So, for example, for a great leader, they will always establish credibility using compelling evidence to reinforce the viewpoint. That means whenever you come up with an argument, whenever you come up with a statement, or whenever you want to establish that your viewpoints are right, you need to have the evidence. You need to have a strong argument or an evidence showing that your words which you are putting out or which you are trying to convey to the opposite participant is credible enough that it is accepted, right? So this is a leadership quality which you should always bring in your soft skills. That means whenever you come up with an argument, ensure you have a reference point and you have evidence for that argument. But just don't show the leadership for the sake of showing leadership. Come up with a kind of skills to prove your argument, rather than making a fight out of nothing. So these are some essential skills which are very important. That's why we have these 6 incorporated in our agenda of presentation today. Then we have growth potential. So you need to have exploration mind. You know, you need to always ensure that you explore your forte or your passion. So, for example, if you want to explore your electronics, if you are an electronics student, then you need to keep learning every day. You know, you need to keep learning. Don't just keep doing the same thing. Then you become a robot. You know, rather than that robot can replace you within the next 10, 15 years, or 20 years, or 30 years. So if you want to grow, you need to keep updating, you need to keep learning, you need to keep reading, you need to keep following all the leaders across your sector, or you need to understand, or you need to have a mentor in your life. So these are things which you need to consider in your growth potential. Then you have prioritization. So what is prioritization? That is, you need to have a middle ground between what you need to deliver and what you have to do with the utmost perfectionist. So you need to manage time very effectively. I'm sure, by saying all these things, I'm not trying to make you do from tomorrow, but these are points which you need to keep inside your mind whenever you do some research or whenever you do some act. ഓരോ ദിവസം ഓരോ കാര്യങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യുമ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് ഇതെല്ലാം ഞാൻ അഡ്രസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന കാര്യങ്ങളാണോ എന്നുള്ളത് മനസ്സിനകത്ത് വെച്ചേക്കുക. ആൻഡ് you need to have this attitude in your mind to move forward. It doesn't matter where you study, it doesn't matter where you belong to, it doesn't matter what language you use, it doesn't matter what English or what accent you use, it doesn't matter anything. So all the six soft skills are great skill sets which you need to incubate yourself to make a better self of yourself once you pass out from Baselios. So, next question. I just wanted to ensure that no one is sleeping. Why do you need a LinkedIn profile? How many of you know what is LinkedIn, and why do you need a LinkedIn profile? I'm sure most of them will be knowing what is LinkedIn profile. So why do you need a LinkedIn profile? I don't know. Job, contact, network, connections. Don't know. I don't know. Okay. So I think most of them have no idea what is LinkedIn. Okay, but at least I'm happy that 20 to 30% of the participants know or have some purpose, or they know LinkedIn and they know the purpose of LinkedIn. All right, you know the market. Okay, all right. Social networking, internship, and job opportunities. All right, guys, let's move on. Yeah. So, how to maintain an appealing LinkedIn profile? So, you see the statement below. Become a shepherd, not a sheep. So, you need to become a shepherd. Don't just be a sheep who follows someone. Just because of following the crowd. So you will always be a sheep within the crowd of sheep under a shepherd. Try to become a shepherd. So this is a kind of we'll share the number once again. Don't worry. For the next slide, when we move on, we'll share the number. Mentee number in the next slide. All right. So LinkedIn profile is something which is required for for your, it's called an identity, online identity of yours. You know, in the professional world, LinkedIn profile is your online identity. Online identity in the sense it's very essential that you have a credible, strong LinkedIn profile for showcasing what you are in the professional world. This is the first step I think everyone should do in the coming days. So we have we have so many sections within LinkedIn, and out of all these sections, I have shortlisted or I have gone through the majority of the sections, and I have taken one of our students or one of your senior who is studying in Baselios, who is maintaining a strong LinkedIn profile even though she is studying or even though she is studying in Baselios. I think Meenakshi is here with us in this session. If she's there, if you can send a message on the text box, it would be great. So Meenakshi is one of the active students in our Baselios College, and she is having a strong LinkedIn profile. So first of all, guys, this is very important. When you start an online LinkedIn profile, don't put your photos like what you see there, with your pets or with your friends chilling out. No, that's entirely not a platform for you to do that. I would say you take some time out, be creative. I don't say that you need to have all the photo shoots done with big cameras. I'm not saying that. Just take a picture with a good background. Since you are a student, you can become more creative. Like Meenakshi is having a green background with some landscape, and the cover page is also having, the things which she intend to, or the things in which she is skilled. So these are the things which you can go creative in creating a LinkedIn profile. Then you need to have a proper headline. Tell what you intend to do by being on this LinkedIn platform. So Meenakshi herself has mentioned that she's the chief social officer at Catalyst and Baselios IEDC, community organizer at DSC MBCET, ex-chairperson at ISP MBCET. So this shows that even though you're studying, you're part of all the things, which shows that you are actively involved in the college activities. So, and now comes the about section. So this is very important. You need to have the section in a way that you need to mention what you are passionate about, what are your best assets that you bring to your employer or an investor if you're planning to start a new business. What are one or two fun facts about you? Like, are you a good reader, or are you a motorcyclist? Or I'm a motorcyclist, so I have that on my profile. So those, since you are in the college, I would say be creative in writing about me or about you in that section, so that you are not and ensure you're not copy pasting from any other place. Nowadays, these days, it's quite easy for the LinkedIn algorithms are so tuned in a way. They understand people who are copying, and your ranking of job applications will be optimized accordingly, so forth. So there are so many things behind the screens of LinkedIn. So don't copy paste anything from online sources. Make it your own writing. Make your own writing. Make your own statements, and that's it. You have a beautiful profile. So let's take Meenakshi's profile. She is saying, "Hey there, I am enthusiastic, diligent, 21-year-old, pursuing finally a BTech in electronics and communication. engineering at MBCET, Trivandrum. Other than my course of study, I also have great interest towards graphic designing, Flutter apps. See, so she's mentioning all these quick things which she is she is into. So when you send a online request to some professionals, they don't have any time to read your long story. Yeah, but she has optimized in a way that it is making the reader to stay on the content. So you need to ensure your content are so appealing that the reader doesn't move out, or once they look at the first 2-3 sentences are going to be your icebreaker statement. So you need to ensure you have a very strong icebreaking statements there, so that the reader can read through. Don't just copy paste. So this is the reason why I keep saying don't copy paste. Don't make a long text. So anyways, LinkedIn is optimized to 2,000 or 3,000 words if I'm not wrong. So I would say less than 1,000 or 1,500 is fine. Don't go beyond. Now we have the third section is called featured section. So this section normally it shows your post, the college. Say for example, Mark Baselios posts an article or a post about you, tagging you or mentioning you. So that will get featured in your featured section in LinkedIn. So you need to have, or you can even add the featured section or feature in which where you are part of, or wherever you have put in some effort in writing an article. You can copy the link and paste or list that in the featured section. So why? Because whenever a recruiter or an investor or a kind of whoever it is, when they look at your profile, you need to have an organized profile. You shouldn't have something which is saying which is not that appealing enough for the recruiter or the investor. So look from their eyes, not from your eyes. From your eyes, it will be beautiful, but ensure you also come out from your eyes and plug into the opposite party's eyes and look at your profile. Is that going to be something appealing for someone to be on your profile? Then comes activities. Activities are something which you need to be very careful. So, for example, if you that is a section which shows in what all conversations you are active, or you are part of, or that shows your attitude, that shows your professionalism, that shows your the way in which the behavior of yours in a way that shows what kind of people you follow, what kind of articles you follow, what kind of topics you are interested in. Are you a fun? Are you just simply a funny guy, just being online, just going and putting some likes on some comments, and that's it. So this section shows your behavior, so which is very important. So that shows your recent conversations, recent likes, recent posts, recent interactions with other people's posts. So this is very important. You need to look at. So keep your conversation engaging in a way that you are engaged in the conversation which you are supposed to be, and don't expose yourself much into the political issues or any other different things which might become a backstab for your professional profile. Then comes the experience. So experience is the place where you showcase your involvement in college for the time being. When you pass out, you will have experience where you will start working, or where you have done your internship, like so forth. So, say for example, if you make a LinkedIn profile today, you need to showcase your involvement you need to showcase your involvement or your involvement in the associations, or if you want to be a part of some initiatives within the college. It could be technical, social, economic, cultural, experience in credible associations or credible organizations. So ensure that whichever experience which you put there, that organization should also have a page. So if you put experience saying that I'm a singer at where, so don't put that. That's not the experience which is looking, which the recruiters or the investors are looking out for you in this section. So, for example, Meenakshi, she has put the catalyst as experience that she's a chief social officer, then community organizer for DSC, MBCET, chairperson at the Indian Society of Technical Education. So these are the things which you could also replicate in your activity. So in a way, I'm also trying to make you guys understand, be active in our internal college activities, which is having a huge potential of uncovering your abilities. There are so many activities which we have in our college, very interesting activities. I am involved in every activity, most of the activities of our college, even though it's been almost 13, 14 years since I passed out from that college. By the way, I'm the second batch of the Baselios, and we are so honored to be part of these sessions, which is giving a kind of a goosebumps for us. ശരിക്കും ഒരു ഭയങ്കര privilege ആണ്. So I need to see who all are attended. Let's see. Let's say yes in the chat box, so that I just wanted to ensure that you are listening to what I'm presenting. Are you guys there? Yes. Okay. Great. Excellent. So, how do you feel the session? Is it going good? Okay. All right. Great. Really good. Excellent. So that's what I need. This is what we need, and we will have some interesting sessions definitely even after the session. I'll be visiting Kerala very soon, so I'll come and see you guys for sure. So let's move on. And LinkedIn profile checklist slide number 2. In that we have education as a next section. So this is very important. So let's say you need to list all your college details, what you have been in the college, or you don't have to mention that because you mentioned that in the experience. Then you need to mention about your school. If your school is not having a school LinkedIn page, ask them to create a page or be involved with the Alumni Association to create a page. Our Baselios LinkedIn page has been created alongside with your lecturer Shari and myself 2 years ago, since our page was there was no uniformity in our Baselios college page. So me and Shari, we took the initiative to interact with LinkedIn, and we claimed we removed all other Baselios college pages which were running around without no admin privilege. So now we have a very strong LinkedIn page where we share our professional achievements, where we share our students' achievements, where we share our alumni achievements, where we share our success stories, and so forth. So whenever you get time, go and have a look at our Baselios College of Engineering and Technology page. And we are so glad that out of 7,000 or plus 7,000 plus students who are passed out from Baselios, we bought them connected on LinkedIn by almost 1,300 plus students on LinkedIn. So this was one of the best initiatives which we as Alumni Association have supported our college to bring in all the connections back in one platform like LinkedIn. So this is the reason why we are focusing, or why we are stressing, why I am giving a session on LinkedIn, because this is really important, and this will change your online presence in a different way. Then we have license and certification. So that section is quite important, which is Say, for example, if you do an online course with Upgrad, Coursera, Udemy, or any online, courses, or any course with AutoCAD or whatever it is. Say, for example, Meenakshi has put, sorry, her license and certification first as Purple, then we have Keltron, then we have IEEE. So these are our experience, which shows that this shows that you are involved in learning. You are involved in enhancing your education, which you are having in college. So this changes a different. This changes your online presence in a different level. So ensure that you keep adding on license or certification programs when you are attending the 4-year course in Baselios. Then comes the volunteering and experience section, where you will have to mention which all activities you were volunteering. Say, for example, Meenakshi was a part of Indian Society for Technical Education, then IET, then Baselios College Cultural Coordinator to Crossroads. So these are the things which you can list as a student in Baselios. So once you pass out, once you get into a professional environment, then you need to revamp your profile after 4 years. Whenever you're getting placed or whenever you start your business, then that's how you need to change. So now I'm taking you guys through the session where you put your footsteps onto LinkedIn. You establish your LinkedIn profile. You have a strong online presence, and once you have a strong online presence, then you shift to the professional LinkedIn profile. That is when you start working with some companies. Then you list your company details, what your job scopes are. Personally, I am one of the LinkedIn first users. Myself and so many other students during Baselios College. The things that I mentioned, I used to do. I used to copy paste. I used to do all these things which other people were doing, because we didn't have any kind of guidance. Now you have a strong alumni with you to take you through all advisory aspects in which you can get. You need to align yourself, and you need to become one of the unique students passing out from Baselios College. And we have some plans in the coming days with our college, that we will have some programs, we will have some training programs, we will have so many interactive sessions, which you will get to know very soon. So those activities could be incorporated in the volunteering experience section on LinkedIn. Then comes the last 3 sections, the skills and endorsements. So there you don't have to, you just have to put in your skills, so what you're passionate about, or what you are more into. Are you a good organizer? Are you a good team leader? Are you a good programmer? Are you a good presenter? Are you very good in Microsoft PPT? Are you good in making applications? So these are the skills and endorsement section, where you can put in your skills or display your skills to the online world. So then comes accomplishments. So accomplishments is a section where you will have the languages, you will have organizations, honors and awards. These are the sections where you put in your accomplishments or your proficiency in languages and so forth. So this could be taken. This is very easy when you go online and start doing this. I will share the presentation link to all of you through the faculty coordinator, and you can go through the presentation. And if you have any clarity, if you need any clarity, you can always reach me out on my mobile and email number, which will be shown and at the end of the slide. So next comes the interest. That's the area where it will display the pages which you follow, the people you follow, with the skills, yeah, the people and the pages you follow. I would say I would put in that way. So which shows a recruiter or an employer or an investor that you are interested in these companies and you are interested in these leaders or in these successful businessmen, which shows your learning, which shows your perspective, which shows your what to say your overall interest to the sector. So this is automatically displayed. You don't have to do anything. This is automatically displayed when you follow a page. So which is quite easy for the recruiter to know what type of person you are and what kind of people you follow. And this will give you a stamp of a credibility stamp in terms of your follow in terms of pages you follow. Then comes what next? So this is very important. Having a LinkedIn profile and just leaving that there is not a good approach. Ensure you have strong profile before sending requests to any relevant recruiters or investors in the industry. Ensure you are not sending requests unless your LinkedIn profile is very strong and verified by some of our representatives, which I'll explain you in coming slides how we are going to help you guys in future or in coming days. This is going to be a kind of ever-rolling process from now on for the Baselios College, that the LinkedIn profile will be taken care by the alumni with the support of Alumni Association and the students from Baselios College. And this is, I think this is something which is very important. And we will keep rolling this activity for the next juniors. So now you are hearing from me. You should explain the same process to the juniors the juniors who are going to join next year. You know, this should keep rolling. So coming back to the slide context, keep updating yourself means you need to take some time out of your social media like Instagram or Facebook. I'm sure now these days I was reading some research articles say that most of the human beings are on social media or online, say for example, more than 4 hours a day in an average. I'm saying 4 hours in a day. That means you are continuously looking at social media 4 hours a day. Yeah, this is good. But for me, personally, I am not saying it is good, but I would say spend some time for LinkedIn, you know, take some time to go through relevant industry leaders, understand their path, which they took to reach their current position, and keep asking the question why. This is very important, guys. You need to have this question all the time. Why am I doing an act, or why am I sending a request to this guy? What is the purpose of me sending a request to this guy? Is it just for the sake of asking a job? No, gone are those days. You know, you need to have a very well-defined mindset when you approach someone online. You need to study their background, what they have done, you know, what are the posts which they are engaged, what is the background of that guy. Understand, learn more, and when you connect, you need to have a story. We need to have a kind of a purpose to explain that guy beforehand. So this is very important. So take some time out, maybe 10 minutes, 20 minutes a day to explore LinkedIn. Maybe even 10 minutes every 2 days. This is also fine. Then you have a recommendation section on LinkedIn, which you can collect recommendations from anyone. So what I would recommend you is not to ask your friend to give you a recommendation. That is not a good, that is not a good way, or it doesn't make any impact on your profile. You need to collect recommendations from your faculties. You need to collect recommendations from your principal. You need to take recommendations from your from your internship company, the staff of the staff you used to report to in the internship company. These are the people which you need to take recommendations. Don't make recommendations just for the sake of making recommendations, which will make a very bad impact on your profile. Then you have a section. Then you have an option for claiming a unique LinkedIn URL. So always ensure whenever you have a LinkedIn profile, you need to have a unique URL, which is, say for example, like the URL which you see there, which shows www.linkedin.com/help/LinkedIn. That's the area where you could find the solution for this. So normally what a LinkedIn profile will look like is www.linkedin.com/in/your-name. So that should be the LinkedIn URL. The default URL provided by LinkedIn is not a good one, or it's having some additional characters and which is not that good. So when you put this LinkedIn with your name or with your unique username at the end, like what we have in Instagram, Facebook, any other social media, you can claim a username on LinkedIn. So when a recruiter, when an employer, when an investor sees that you have worked on this unique URL, that means you are active, you know what you're doing, and this shows them the confidence that you are aware of what you're doing, right? Now, this is what is very important. Conduct regular workshops, maybe every 3 months, or maybe in a year 3 times or 2 times, where we as alumni are happy to be a part of it. I'll take you to the next slide, which is very interesting. I'm sure this will make a new dimension for this LinkedIn profile, maintaining LinkedIn profile with the help of alumni. So in this process, I would recommend college to choose MBCETAA LinkedIn Champion, so which is evaluated by alumni of Baselios, and we will have a competition rolled out where we will evaluate every student's or whoever is interested. We will evaluate their profiles, and we will go through each and every section, and we will have an MBCETAA LinkedIn Champion announced every year. And who will be leading this initiative, like what myself or my vice chair Sajna, she did a LinkedIn session for professionals during the pandemic. So I thought of taking this fresher orientation program because our college, majority of our students need this advice from the foundation. So we need this MBCETAA LinkedIn Champion to take a lead. So there we bring in the leadership, there we bring in the professionalism, there we bring in this ever-rolling concept of maintaining this LinkedIn profile within our college. So I don't know how many of you know about Crossroads. We are the founders of Crossroads. So likewise, we are bringing in a new concept for all of you, so that you choose and we choose a LinkedIn champion inside our college who will take the lead in maintaining this LinkedIn activities within our college campus for every batch. Yeah. So this is don't you think this is interesting? Let's see how many of you say yes. Don't you think this is interesting? Okay. Yes. So, okay, great. So, very good. So, we as alumni, we revolutionary events. So, we as alumni, we are suggesting the college to start this LinkedIn champion competition within the college to accelerate the online presence and to enhance the students' online presence. So this is what we propose to the college faculty and the college management, that the profiles need to be maintained regularly and develop a habit of writing articles on technical, environment, social, governance, economy, or any topic of interest. This is very important. if you don't have a writing habit or if you don't have a reading habit, I would say please do it. എനിക്കിതൊന്നും ഇല്ല. ഞാൻ പഠിക്കുന്ന സമയത്ത് ജസ്റ്റ് നമ്മൾ കോഴ്സിന് വേണ്ടെന്നുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങൾ മാത്രം പഠിച്ചു പോകുന്ന റെഗുലർ സ്റ്റാൻഡേർഡ് ടിപ്പിക്കൽ മലയാളി സ്റ്റുഡന്റ് ആയിരുന്നു ഞാൻ. ഐ ഡിഡ്ന്റ് ഈവൻ നോ ഹൗ ടു സ്പീക്ക് ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് ഇൻ ഫ്രണ്ട് ഓഫ് മേ ബി 5 people. എനിക്കൊരു നേരാണൊരു പിള്ളേരുടെ ഫ്രണ്ടിൽ പോലും സംസാരിക്കാൻ എനിക്ക് അറിയില്ലായിരുന്നു. Even though I had my schooling and everything abroad for maybe 6-7 years, but I still remember the day I was in front of the seminar hall and my knees were shivering. അതെനിക്ക് ഇപ്പോഴും ഓർമ്മയുണ്ട്. So we need Baselios College to come out with champions. We need champions from our college. And we need each and every student's attention in this topic. And we ensure as alumni that we will be involved with you alongside with the faculties, alongside with the college management. We are there to support any activities to enhance your skills, for sure. That is there since last 3-4 years now. And one of the best compliment which I got even a call with our Joel sir, Arun, Shari, or any faculty now you have. I'm sure most of the faculties even haven't seen me yet, but at least alumni ennu parayumbete Anubinte mohanu orma varum. So that is something which is kind of a crown on my head. This need to be the same with you all. എല്ലാവരും ഇതുപോലെ ആയിരിക്കണം. എല്ലാവരും ഇതുപോലെ ഈ തിരിച്ച് ബാക്ക് ജസ്റ്റ് ഇമാജിൻ, ഞാൻ അവിടെ ജോയിൻ ചെയ്ത 2003 പാസ് ഔട്ട് ആയത് 2007 ആൻഡ് ഇറ്റ്സ് ബീൻ 14 years now, going to be 14 years. ഇപ്പോഴും നമ്മൾ നിങ്ങളുടെ ഫ്രണ്ടിൽ, നിങ്ങളിപ്പോ പുതിയ ഫ്രഷേഴ്സിന്റെ ഫ്രണ്ടിൽ നമ്മൾ പ്രസന്റ് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുക. സോ ലെറ്റ്സ് ഗെറ്റ് ഇൻ ടു ദ സ്ലൈഡ്. ഈ പ്രൊഫൈൽ, the LinkedIn profile need to have articles published, so you need to have a writing habit, you need to have a reading habit. We are there to guide you through which all topics you need to handpick according to your interest. Don't just go and read something which someone has recommended. You need to handpick by yourself according to your interest. Let's say if you are interested in business, you need to have some business oriented content to be addressed. If you are a technical person, you need to have a technical content to be addressed. So we are supporting in some of the student activities these days in doing this. Then we propose this college to incubate an yearly MBCET LinkedIn Champion competition where the interested students to enroll their LinkedIn profile. Expert panel of MBCETAA will evaluate the enrolled profile based on various key metrics to choose the winner. And you could win. This is what we are offering you. And you could win a chance to be a part of our alumni companies and of course cash prizes to support your projects or to support your activities, academic activities, anything related to academic activities. And this is what we as alumni can offer you. I think this is something which ensures that alumni are there with you guys from the day one till you pass out, and of course, and for the lifetime. This is what we have as a motive in our alumni. So one of the tagline which we have in our LinkedIn profile or our alumni chapter have in our vision statement is stop until you are proud. So you should stop until you are proud. So you need to stop. നിങ്ങൾ ഒരു ഈ പറഞ്ഞ കോളേജ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നതിന് you should have a proud feeling. You should take that ഒരു പ്രൗഡി നിങ്ങളുടെ കൂടെ വേണം. And that name you should carry forward and you should spread the word to the entire world through this online platform that we are one of the best college ever someone could find in Kerala and beyond, and maybe I'm sure maybe in overall India. Bakiyulla college, and we are so proud that we alumni are supporting in these kind of activities to establish a kind of a great forerunner activities in terms of LinkedIn pages, Instagram activities. There are so many activities which we have planned and we stopped because of the pandemic. And moving on. Now it's feedback time. Let's see how many of you found this interesting. How many of you found this interesting? Go to menti.com, use the code, and put in your comment. Okay. I don't see anyone else. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Great. So I think this is what we wanted, and I think the faculties and the organizers are seeing the feedback from all the participants which we have here. We have, yeah. So yeah, one more thing, guys. I need to mention this. Please don't use these short forms, the short form English. Try to maintain the English language or the spelling. Don't make any short forms. So try to make it more a kind of a habit within you. Don't try to invent new English, which I used to do, like what you guys are doing. അന്ന് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞുതരും പോലെ അന്ന് നമുക്ക് ആരും ഇല്ലായിരുന്നു. ബട്ട് ഇപ്പൊ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാല് it is very important that you use a proper English message if you're typing. Don't use you for you. Don't reinvent English. Try to practice. അത് പറയാൻ കാര്യം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ അത് മോശമെന്നല്ല. Because once you get into a professional circle, if you use it, people are so judgmental that you lose your credibility if you do that. So try to ensure that you guys have maintain the English language. Don't reinvent English. Let's keep the English which we all know. And yeah, so let's move on. So that's my coordinates. You can reach me out on these mobile number, email, and that's my company in Kerala. As our host introduced me, we have a small company in Kerala which is bringing in the typical Kerala value of sustainability from the global, and we are trying to bring up Kerala and especially Trivandrum and especially our college in the map of sustainability activities of United Nations. So we have so many interactions which are ongoing with John and IET in terms of putting our college in radar of all the global organizations like United Nations, IET, IEEE. There are so many activities which we are planning, and I'm sure you guys will love this activities in the coming 4 years. And any one of you would like to get any personalized advice from me, always feel free to reach me out, and I'm there to help you and the college forever, as long as I'm here. And thank you very much, and over to you, Ms. Anjali.
Good morning, everyone. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay. On behalf of MBCET family, staff, and students, I extend my sincere thanks to Anup sir for this wonderful interactive session. I hope the participants got an insight on the necessity of maintaining an online identity in this highly competitive world by maintaining a good LinkedIn profile. Thank you, sir. We look forward to stay connected with you through more of your sessions. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and hope to meet you all very soon. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys, and I'll share the presentation on this chat box, which you can use for your reference. Thank you.